See children, I hope you all are fine and you are doing with the exercises what I have taught for the grammar. So, we have completed with many lessons like parts of speech, sentence, subject, predicate, and as we have completed with the first part of speech, that is nouns. Then we have completed with next we have completed with adjectives. I think in the last episode we have completed with the adjectives lesson, and I told you what is an adjective. An adjective is what? It describes a noun, that is a person, place, animal or thing. And there also we can see types of adjectives are like adjectives of quality. Here we tell the kinds of noun, what kind of a noun is, or we can say person, animal or thing. Then we have seen the second type, that is adjectives of quantity. Here it tells about the quantity of a noun or quantity of a thing, we can say, and when we ask a question how much, then we get the answer for adjectives of quantity. Third, we have seen the third type is adjectives of quality. Adjectives of number. Here when we ask a question, that is how many, we get the answer for adjectives of number, and it tells about the number of nouns, that is number of persons, animals or things. Then fourth type we have seen, that is demonstrative adjective, which point out the nouns. And here also we have seen when we ask a question for the adjectives of demonstrative adjectives, when we ask the question where, or we can say that time we get the answer for demonstrative adjective, means when we point out, or we can ask the question like which, then we get the answer for demonstrative adjective. And there we can see this, that, these and those, these are the adjectives which we use for demonstrative adjective. And next we have seen next adjective, that is interrogative adjective. Here we ask the questions and we get the answer. We ask the questions by using the question words, that is who, whose, which, etc., and we get the answer for interrogative adjective. Next, the last one is possessive adjective. Possessive adjective is what? Which belongs to you, means which belongs to us, that is called as possessive adjective, and it shows the possession. And when we ask the question whose, then we get the answer for possessive adjectives. So, these were the 6 types of adjectives we have learnt in the last episode. Now, we will be moving to the next lesson, that is adjectives, degrees of comparison. I think in short I have told you in the last episode what is degrees of comparison, up to what extent, and in degrees of comparison we just use the type, that is adjectives of quality, none other than other. We just use adjectives of quality. We are not supposed to use adjectives of quantity, number, demonstrative adjective, possessive adjective and interrogative adjective. Only adjectives of quality is used for degrees of comparison, because here we find the adjectives which whereas they have the certain qualities. So, we are going to learn about the next chapter, that is adjectives, degrees of comparison, and this is your 9th lesson. This is your 9th lesson, lesson number 9, adjectives, degrees of comparison. See children, in the name itself of the lesson we can say comparison. Here we are going to show the comparison between the 3 degrees, that is first one is positive degree, second is comparative degree and third is superlative degree. So, what is positive degree? When we are talking about a positive degree, we just talk about any one person's quality, or any one person's or any animal or anything's quality. Here only we are going to consider about only any one person, any one animal or any one thing, that is called as positive degree. But in comparative degree, here we are going to compare between two persons, two animals or two things, we can say that there we are going to compare between two persons, two animals or two things. That degree is called as comparative degree. And the last is superlative degree. Here we are going to compare between two or more than two persons, places, animals or things. So third is the last degree, that is superlative degree. So we are going to learn one by one each degree, that is positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. If you see in your workbook, in your grammar book, if you see the first picture, you can see there, the picture is of Ajay, Vijay and Rajesh. Now if I write the sentence like this, Ajay is tall. Ajay is tall. Now here I am talking about only one person, that is Ajay, means I am talking about any one person, any one person. But if I take the other sentence, that is Vijay is taller than Ajay. Here I am talking about two persons, Vijay and Ajay. I am comparing between two persons, that is Vijay and Ajay. But if I write like this, Rajesh is the tallest. Rajesh is the tallest of the three. Of the three. Now who all are these three? Yes, three are, we are going to compare between two or more than two persons. Now here what they have told, Rajesh is the tallest of the three. Who all are these three persons? Rajesh, Vijay and Ajay. So first one, if you see here, we are comparing only about one person, that Ajay is tall. Okay, we are telling the quality of Ajay, that he is tall. But if you see the second sentence, that is Vijay is taller than Ajay. Now we are comparing between two persons, that is Vijay and Ajay. We are telling that Vijay is more taller than Ajay. But if you see the third sentence, Rajesh is the tallest of the three. Here Ajay is tall, bit taller is Vijay, but Rajesh is more taller than all these three. So Ajay, Vijay and Rajesh. So these are the three degrees. When we talk about positive degree, we compare about only one person. But when we are talking about comparative degree, here we compare between two persons. And when we are talking about superlative degree, we are comparing between two or more than two persons. So this was all about degrees of comparison. This was all about degrees of comparison. So what is degrees of comparison? Only adjectives of quality can have degrees of comparisons. And I told you, we are not going to consider adjectives of number, adjectives of quantity or interrogative adjective, possessive adjective, nor we are going to take any demonstrative adjective. Only adjectives of quality we are going to use, and there are 3 degrees of comparison. So how many degrees of comparisons we have? We have only 3 degrees of comparison. So first one is what? Positive, second is comparative, and third is superlative. So first degree is what? Positive. Second is comparative. And third is superlative. Third is superlative. So these are the 3 degrees of comparison. Now one by one we will be seeing in detail what are these 3 degrees of comparison. The positive degree of an adjective is used when no comparison is made. Here we do not have any comparison, we don't compare with anyone. Only we are talking about a single person or single animal or single thing. Here no comparison is done. If you take an example for this, Veena is young. Veena is young. So what is her quality? She is young. and we are talking about only one person, means here we are not comparing Veena with anyone. So, that degree is called as positive degree. So, we are not comparing Veena with any other person or any other means any other animal, any other thing. So, when we do not compare with anyone, that degree is called as positive degree, and we are telling about only the adjective of quality. We are going to use only adjective of quality in case of degrees of comparison. Always remember this thing in the mind. And here what is positive degree? I told that we are not going to compare this any person, any animal, anything or any place with any other thing. So, here we are going to talk only about one. So, that is Veena is young. So, Veena is not compared with anyone, that is why that is positive degree. So, this degree is used when we talk about only one person or only about only one thing, that is called as positive degree. So, this next we will be moving to the comparative degree. If I write an example, Juhi is younger than Veena. Juhi is younger than Veena. Now, the quality is same, okay, younger. But what we have done, we have compared between two now. We have compared between Juhi and we have compared between Veena. So, there is comparison between two persons. In comparative degree, here we have compared between two persons. So, when we compare, the degree is used to compare between two persons or things or any two groups of persons or things, that degree is called as comparative degree. So, that is comparative degree. And what we do, mostly we add ER here to the comparative degree. At the last we add ER to the adjective to get the comparative degree. Third one is what? The superlative degree. Here we compare more than two persons or things. For example, if I take Neeta is the youngest. Neeta is the youngest of all three sisters. Now, they are all three sisters. Yes, Veena, Juhi and Neeta. They all are three sisters. Now, Veena is bit young. Neeta is young. Veena is young. Second, you have seen that Juhi is younger than Veena. Means what? Juhi is younger than Veena means Juhi is bit younger than Veena. So, then here that is comparative degree, means we have compared between two persons. But if you see the third sentence, Neeta is the youngest of all, means she is the smallest of everyone, she is the youngest. Then Neeta is the youngest of all three sisters. Among all these three sisters, Neeta is the youngest. So, here also the quality is same, that is youngest, but we have to add est for the superlative degree. We have to add est to the superlative degree, or if the words are big, we add more, most, and here also more. If the words are bigger, we are going to add er to the comparative degree, or more if the words are big, and est to the superlative degree, and most to the superlative degree if the words are big. So, this was all about positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Once again, I will explain to you. See, there are three degrees of comparison, that is positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So, what is positive degree? When there is no comparison between any person or thing, when there is no comparison between any person or thing. But what is comparative degree? Comparative degree is the comparison between two persons or things, and what we do, we add mostly er to the adjective, and we get the answer for the comparative degree. And if the words are bigger, we add more. For example, more beautiful, more intelligent. there we are going to add more for the comparative degree before the adjective. Then superlative degree. What is superlative degree? Here comparison is between more than two persons or things, and we are going to add est to the adjective, or if the words are bigger, we are going to add most bit before an adjective. That is, suppose more beautiful I have taken for comparative degree, but here in superlative degree I am going to say most beautiful or most intelligent when the words are bigger. I hope you have understood all these three degrees of comparison, that is positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So, this was all about degrees of comparison. Now, if you see on page number 39, if you see, in case of most adjectives we add er and est to the positive degree to form the comparative and superlative degrees respectively. As just now I told you, we are going to add er to comparative degree and est to superlative degree. For example, near, nearer, in your book it is given, and superlative degree is nearest, young, younger or youngest. These are for the comparative degree and superlative degree. If you turn the page, there also you can see some examples: fine, finer, finest, noble, nobler, noblest. This was the first case, but if you see now, here also some cases are there where you are going to add er and est. So, we will be seeing now that we have some cases where we are going to add er or est or ier. Those are some of the cases which we are going to learn in deep now. See, the first case is what they have told. In case of most adjectives, we add er and est to the positive degree. Just now we have done with that. That was the first case. Here we add er or est. Second case is what? In case of adjectives ending in e, we add r and st. Suppose if an adjective is ending with e, for positive degree, this is comparative and superlative. If the word is ending with e, for example, noble, now the word is ending with e. So, you are going to add only r, you are not going to add again er, the spelling will be wrong. So, you are going to add only er because already e is there. So, you are going to add only r for the comparative degree. Nobler and noblest, because already e is there. So, you are going to add only r and st, r for comparative degree and st for superlative degree. This was the second case. So, here you are going to add only r and st if it is ending with e, because already e is there. So, this was the second case. Now, we will be moving to the third case. What is third case? See, in case of adjectives, if it is ending with consonant plus y, then you are going to add ier, as we have done in the lesson, I think in adjectives, we have done in verbs lesson. So, we have to do, but before that we will see some of the cases. In the nouns also we have done. So, if the adjective is ending with y, consonant plus y, suppose now for positive degree I have written heavy, this is ending with y, you are going to add here heavier. If the word is ending with consonant plus y, if the word is ending with consonant plus y. Now, what is consonant here? Here v is a consonant and plus y, and we can see y at the last, consonant plus y, then you are going to add here ier or iest. IEST. For superlative degree, see, if the word is ending with consonant plus Y, you are going to add IER for comparative degree and IES for superlative degree, that is heaviest, that is heaviest. See, this you are going to add. I hope you have understood the third case. Now, what is fourth one? If the words are with single consonant at the end, we double the consonant and add ER and EST. What they have told? Just pay attention. See what they have told. If the words are with single consonant, for example, if I will take now big, single consonant is what? G. Then at the end, if the words are with single consonant at the end, we are going to double the consonant. And then we are going to add ER and then we are going to add EST. This will be for comparative, this will be for superlative. What they told? If the word is ending with single consonant, then what we are going to do? We are going to double. We are going to double it. We are going to double the consonant. We are going to double the consonant and add ER for comparative degree and EST for superlative degree. This was the fourth case. I told you one more example. If you take sad, this is positive degree. See, sad. Now what they told? This is single consonant. Okay. So for comparative degree, we are going to double the consonant. Now what is the consonant over here? It is D. So you are going to double it, that is double D. Then for comparative degree, as you know, we are going to add ER only. So here ER, that is sadder. But superlative degree, saddest. So this was the fourth case. This was about the fourth case. I think you have understood till here. So once again I will explain this first one. If the positive degree is if the positive degree is in first one, what we are going to do? The positive degree we are going to add ER, in comparative degree we are going to add ER, and for superlative degree we are going to add EST. This was the first case. Second case is what? If the word is ending with R, then if the word is ending with if the word is ending with E, we are going to add only R, that is I told you with the example noble, nobler, noblest, and here for the superlative degree we are going to add ST if the word is ending with E. That was the second case. Third case, if the word is ending with consonant plus Y, we are going to add IER for comparative degree and IEST for superlative degree. And the fourth one is what? If the word is ending with a single consonant, that single consonant you are going to double it, and then you are going to add ER for comparative degree and EST for superlative degree. That was the fourth case. But again what they have told, for some adjectives we use more and most. I told you we use more and most. More you are going to use for comparative degree and most for superlative degree. This when you are going to use? When the words are bigger. For examples they have given, see, interesting, more interesting, then superlative degree, most interesting, intelligent, more intelligent, and most intelligent. So when the big words are bigger, we are going to use more for comparative degree and most for superlative degree. Some adjectives they do not follow any rules. They do not have no need to add ER or EST, or we are not going to add IER or IST or more or most. They do not have any rules. Just we have to learn that table. Last case, if you see, some adjectives they do not follow any of these rules. See, positive they have given good, comparative will be better, best for superlative degree, then bad, worse, worst. So, they do not have any rule, nor we are going to add er or est or ier, or nor we are going to add iest or more or most. They do not have any of the rule. We have to learn that table because some words are exceptional. So, this was all about the rules where we are going to convert the positive degree to comparative and comparative to superlative degree. So, I told you these are some of the rules we have to follow when we want to convert positive to comparative and comparative to superlative degree. See, if you see exercise A, write the comparative and superlative degree of the following adjectives. Now, you are going to will complete with two examples for that. Exercise A, if you take first example, tall, they have given for positive degree, tall, we will take like this now, exercise A. Okay. So, positive, comparative and superlative. 1, 2, 3 examples we will be solving. So, tall, we are going to add er now, taller, tallest, we have added er and est. Second, if you take bright, bright, brighter, brigh, ter, and this is brightest. Here also only er and est. But if you take there the other example, many, heavy we will take, heavy. Here it is ending with y. So, what you are going to do? You are going to add IER because it is ending with one consonant, consonant plus y. So, we are going to write IER for comparative degree and IEST for superlative degree. Okay. Then, if you take many, here we do not have any rule. So, what will be for that? Many, more or most, because they do not have any rules. Then, if you take one more, difficult, difficult. Now, the word is big. So, what you are going to write? More difficult and most difficult. So, we have used all the rules here and we have solved the exercise A. We have completed with some of the words over here for exercise A. I hope you have understood this one. So, when I told you as there are 6 rules, you are going to follow those 6 rules. You have to see the words carefully and you are going to use those 6 rules. First rule is what? You are going to add ER and EST. Second rule is what? If the word is ending with E, you are going to add only R and R for comparative and ST for superlative degree. And third, if you see third case, if the word is ending with consonant plus Y, you are going to add IER for comparative degree and IEST for superlative degree. Fourth one is what? If the word is with single consonant, you are going to double that consonant and plus you are going to add ER for comparative degree and EST for superlative degree. And in some cases we can say if the words are bigger, you are going to add more before the before an adjective to make it more, means more plus that adjective for comparative degree and most plus adjective for superlative degree. And some words they do not have any rules. So, these were all 6 rules for the degrees of comparison when we want to form positive to comparative and comparative to superlative degree, and also we have done with exercise A. So, I hope children you have understood till here. We will be moving to the next exercise in the next episode. Thank you.